Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Columbia City softball today. Uh, you know, really cool game today because softball's on their sixth win after winning on the road against Belmont. Sixth win in a win streak after winning against Belmont. Today, the 9-2 Lady Eagles face off against the 6-5 Lady Spartans. Last year, the Lady Eagles won 3-2 in extra innings versus the Lady Spartans. We could see another win tonight too, as Columbia City looks to keep their streak alive and well. Make sure to tune in Thursday when Columbia City Eagles baseball take on Huntington North. Today is a cool day, 48 degrees, partly cloudy, 6-mile-per-hour winds northwest, and 72% humidity. It's a little chilly out, but it's still a decent day for baseball. And as we get underway, number 6, Ava Meja, makes her way to the plate. First pitch knocked off the end of the bat into fair play. Catcher picks it up, throws it. It bounces off Ava as she's running down to first, and she is called out for obstruction. So, number 3, Peyton Reiner, is making her way to the plate. Up to pitch for the Columbia City Eagles is number 19, Emma Hiss, who pitches first pitch strike, count 0-1, as Peyton Reiner, looking down in the count now, could spell trouble for her in this at-bat here, as second pitch knocked off the end of the bat, foul ball as it landed in the left-hander's batter's box. So now count 0-2, still one out on the board. And Columbia City off to a good start here, because if she throws another strike, that could be the second out, or that would be the second out of the inning. That pitch high in the zone, called ball, count 1-2 now. The pitch, swing and a miss for strike 3. 2 outs on the board, and Columbia City off to a hot start. And now number 1, Libby Minobi, coming up to the plate. She is the first left-handed batter we've seen today. 2 outs on the board. Homestead, not a whole lot of breathing room here, as first pitch strike, count 0-1. Homestead having a rough time getting the ball out past the infield here and being able to get a player on base, as that's hit to the shortstop. Shortstop picks it up and throws it over to the first baseman, Bethany Hazelby, and that was the third out of the inning. So now, as we move on to the bottom of the first, Columbia City has a chance to score and possibly take an early lead to maybe extend their win streak so far. Taking a look at the coaches, CC's head coach, Dan Wagold, the assistant coaches being Terry Smith, Kim Licky, Crystal Line, Brent Licky, Sean Licky, and Alexis Waldeck. Homestead coaches being head coach Tom Clegg, assistant coaches Melissa Egolf, Emma Dafford, J.R. Meja, and Mallory Shoup. So Homestead coming out now to warm up. It appears the pitcher is number 16, Addie Mae Fleming. And leading off for Columbia City will be number 2, Casey Snyder, the shortstop, who was able to make the play in the top of the first there. That last play for the third out, she was able to scoop it up and throw it over to first. So hopefully she can hit well as she's been playing so far.
Leading off for the Eagles, number 2, Casey Snyder.
Homestead's catcher throws down, and that signals the start of the bottom of the first. So as Homestead disperses from the mound, number 16, Addie Mae Fleming, getting ready to pitch. Casey Snyder steps into the box. And first pitch off. Ball up and outside, count 1-0. The Columbia City dugout getting really loud to distract the pitcher and cheer on their teammate. And second pitch, hit out into the outfield. The center fielder not able to catch it. Grabs it on the bounce, and the throw is thrown into the first baseman. Now number 14, Hannah Licky, up to bat. And the pitch. Shown bunt. Believe that was called a ball, count 1-0. As it appeared to be a bunt and go because Casey Snyder was about to take off to second base. Ball two there as that one was inside and by Hannah's feet, and Casey Snyder able to steal second base there. The count now sits at 2-0. And the pitch. Called strike, count 2-1 now. So that one was on the outside edge. And Nowicki went to show bunt, but pulled her bat back as the pitch was going too high, and count now 3-1. And Hannah Licky could possibly draw a walk here on this next pitch. Foul tip there, full count now. And Hannah Licky could possibly draw a walk, strike out, or hit out into the field here. Let's see. And the pitch. Hannah able to hit it on the right field side. It gets by the first baseman, and Hannah safe at first, and Casey Snyder safe at home. And now number 19, Emma Hiss, stepping up to the plate. And Columbia City now on the board, leading 1-0. No outs on the board. Columbia City still has a lot of breathing room to work with here in the bottom of the first. We'll see if they can capitalize on it. Emma Hiss tried to lay down a bunt, but count now 0-1 as that one rolled foul on the first base side. So Emma Hiss count 0-1 as she steps back up to the plate. Pitch. And that pitch seemed a little low. Count 1-1 now. And the third pitch. Emma Hiss bunts out at first, but advances the runner. Now number 28, Bethany Hazelby, up to bat.
That's so funny. Mine's so embarrassing. I'm so glad. What is it?
And the first pitch on its way in, high and outside, bounces out of the catcher's mitt, and Hannah Licky steals over to third base. And now Bethany Hazelby could score the next run if she hits this one and gets at Hannah Licky in, but that pitch high and outside, count 2-0 now.
Shut up. Mom. You need to put the hat on. I probably crap. You need to. Come on. You need to put.
And the pitch, strike, hit, going, gone. Oh no, it bounced off the fence. And Bethany Hazelby safe at second. Hannah Licky scores. That one got me. And now number 12, Haley Webb, up to bat. First pitch ball. And now count 1-0, one out on the board.
Let's go, Lundy! Oh, you're going
Haley Webb fouls that one off over to the left side, and count now 1-1. One out on the board. Columbia City still some breathing room to work with here as they're leading 2-0 in the bottom of the first. And the pitch on its way in, high. The catcher, number 11, Isabel Waldron, able to snag that one out of the air, and count now 2-1. That pitch in the dirt bounces over the catcher's mitt, and now number 28, Bethany Hazelby, over at third base. And could possibly draw a walk here, and she does. That pitch too high. So now batting is number 23, Hannah Maggard. And coming into courtesy run is number 22, Brooklyn McNew. Number 16, Addie Mae Fleming, still up to pitch as Homestead dispersed from the mound. Maybe to cheer on their pitchers, they would like to get out of this inning without allowing too many more runs. Columbia City leading 2-0, one out on the board. And the first pitch on its way in, it's a ball, rolls over to the, oh. Since the ball rolled into the away dugout, it appears that the runners were allowed to advance. And now Columbia City scores their third run of the first inning. That pitch called ball, count 2-0 now, as number 23, Hannah Maggard, ahead in the count.
I know.
Way things look, she could possibly draw a walk here. That pitch a foul ball as it fouled off the inside of, appeared to be maybe her leg or her foot. And count now 2-1, 1 out on the board. Number 12, Haley Webb, over at second base, now on her way to third as that one gets past the catcher. And now number 23, Hannah Maggard, count 3-1. She could possibly draw a walk here, depending on what this next pitch is, and it's on its way in and too high. That draws a walk. Oh, sorry. Number 22, Brooklyn McNew, who's courtesy running for number 12, Haley Webb, is over on third base. But number 23, Hannah Maggard, walked there, and now number 3, Molly Brady, up to bat. And Hannah Maggard, number 23, Hannah Maggard, safe at second after the catcher attempted to catch her stealing what did not work. And now runners at second and third with Molly Brady up to bat. Second pitch, ball, high in the zone, count 2-0, 1 out on the board. Molly hits that one to the shortstop. Shortstop picks it up and throws it over. First baseman able to scoop the ball for the second out of the inning.
Now batting 15, Maddie Brady.
And now number 15, Maddie Brady, up to bat now. Runner over on third base, 2 outs on the board. Columbia City leading 4-0. Maddie takes first pitch strike there, count 0-1.
Mine I hit at the hands of my birthday. My hand is fried right now.
And the pitch, count 1-1 as that one was high and on the outside edge of the zone. Called ball, so count 1-1, 2 outs on the board. Runner over on third. That pitch too far inside. And now count 2-1. That pitch too low, count 3-1. And now Maddie Brady could possibly draw a walk here depending on this next pitch from Addie Mae Fleming. And the pitch too high, and number 15, Maddie Brady, over on first now. Number 9, Monroe Hyde, up to bat now. So 2 outs on the board, Columbia City leading 4-0. And that pitch called strike, count 0-1. If Monroe Hyde is able to put this anywhere out into the outfield, she could score Columbia City's next run. As that pitch low and inside, count 1-1. Columbia City does not have a whole lot of breathing room here, as there are 2 outs on the board. And the pitch too high, count 2-1 now. Next pitch too high again, count 3-1. And number 9, Monroe Hyde, could even possibly draw a walk here. That would make for the 4th walk of this inning. That pitch called strike, full count now. Monroe Hyde in danger of being struck out, but could possibly draw a walk or a hit here. Best to stay aggressive around the plate area. Make sure you can get this ball out into the field. And she does hit in the right field. Gets past the right fielder. Maddie Brady on her way to 3rd. Going home. Monroe Hyde safe at 2nd. That scores the next 2 runs for Columbia City.
Now batting the 2, Vincent Snyder.
And now Homestead meeting at the mound. Homestead's coach appears to be talking up the pitcher. It hasn't been good so far in this first inning for Homestead as Columbia City leads 6-0. Homestead needs 1 more out to get out of this inning and try to crawl their way back into this game. Now Homestead's coach walking back to the dugout, and Homestead's still crowded around the mound. And now they disperse, and number 16, Addie Mae Fleming, still up to pitch for Homestead, and number 2, Casey Snyder, up to bat. This will be her 2nd at-bat of the inning and the game. And the pitch. And the dirt, count 1-0. Runner on 2nd, number 2, Casey Snyder, could hit her in depending on these next couple of pitches. Count 1-1 as that was a strike. It appeared to be high in the zone there. With count 1-1. Casey got to be aggressive here up at the plate, and she hits one out into the right field. And number 9, Monroe Hyde, safe at home. And number 14, Hannah Lickey, up to bat now, as this is her 2nd at-bat of the inning and the game. And the pitch, ball gets by the catcher, and number 2, Casey Snyder, safe at 2nd. Columbia City having a great first inning as the score is 7-0. And Homestead's coach coming out to talk to pitcher and even switch pitchers here, as number 1, Libby Minobi, runs into the dugout, and number 9, Steph Quartercracks, is up to pitch now. So as Homestead gets their pitching around, apparently they switched out an outfielder because number 1, Libby Minobi, is in the outfield now. So count 1-0 for Hannah Lickey, as this new pitcher still getting acclimated to the game now. Homestead talking about something around the mound and in the outfield.
He just walked down.
Hopefully scheming up to see if they can get out of this inning. And now Homestead disperses. And Analicki getting ready to bat now. First pitch. Analicki showed a bump but pulled it back. Count 1-1 as that was called strike. And number 2, Casey Snyder safe over at third. Still 2 outs on the board. Columbia City leading 7-0. As that pitch called strike, count 1-2 now. And Analicki in danger of getting struck out here. That pitch, a ball high and outside, count 2-2 now. Foul ball over the right field side, out of play. And count still 2-2 as Analicki looks to battle and stay from striking out. But that pitch called strike 3 on that inside edge. And the team's looking to turn around and get ready to do the opposites. Homestead looking to bat, Columbia City looking to field. Taking a look at the weather, it is around 48 degrees out. Feels like 44 due to high winds. Not extremely high, but 8-mile-per-hour winds. Humidity 74%. It's pretty cloudy out here. Couple spaces where you can see the blue sky behind the clouds, but other than that, still really cloudy out here. So we'll see how the players react to that, as a couple of them appear to be wearing sweaters to combat the cold weather. Number 19, Emma Hiss, still out pitching for Columbia City. And number 16, Addie Mae Fleming, up to bat now. Addie Mae walks up to bat. She is positioned as the cleanup hitter in Homestead's lineup. First pitch strike on the outside edge, count 0-1 now. Addie Mae may be looking for some revenge here, as Columbia City forced her out of the pitching role with their extremely well batting at the plate. And count 1-1 now, as that one was low and outside. Addie Mae hits that one to the shortstop. The shortstop picks it up and throws it over to the first baseman, and that would be a 6-3 play from number 2, Casey Snyder, to number 28, Bethany Hazelbean. And now number 11, Isabel Waldron, up to bat now. One out on the board, and all of a sudden it's not looking so good for Homestead again, as that first pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1, count 0-1 now. Columbia City leading 7-0 in the top of the second here. Second pitch, swing and a miss, count 0-2 now. And Isabel Waldron in danger of seeing a strikeout here. That pitch a ball high and outside and count 1-2. Columbia City doing a great job pitching and batting so far in this game. Let's see if they can keep up with it with this next pitch. That one hit into the second baseman, who is able to catch it. That is number 23, Hannah Maggard, who was able to catch that. She had to sprint in a little bit, but able to catch it with a couple steps to spare. And number 2, Claire Landrigan, steps up to the plate. First pitch, knocked foul towards the left field side and out of play into the parking lot. And that one rolls away as count 0-1 now. 2 outs on the board. Homestead not a whole lot of room to work with here in the top of the second. That one knocked past the third baseman, number 15, Maddie Brady, and into left field. And Homestead has a player on base. And now number 10, Kira Vorpal, up to bat now. And first pitch, knocked foul into the backstop. So count 0-1. And Emma Hiss looking to pitch another strike, maybe get out of this inning a little quicker here, as that was on the outside edge. Count 0-2 now. And Kira Vorpal in danger of being struck out here. And the pitch, hit right back to the pitcher and thrown over to the first baseman for the out. That is a 1-3 play from number 19, Emma Hiss, to number 28, Bethany Hazelby. And now CC coming close to getting back up to bat as the Homestead Lady Spartans approach the field. Homestead meeting out in front of their dugout before they take the field. And number 9, Steph Portercracks, makes her way up to the mound. So Columbia City leading 7-0 in the bottom of the second here, able to hold Homestead to 2 scoreless innings. And now Columbia City looking to start off with number 19, Emma Hiss, up to bat. So number 19, Emma Hiss, steps into the batter's box here. And number 9, Steph Portercracks, looking to pitch as first pitch on its way in. Ball 1, low and inside, count 1-0. And Emma Hiss already ahead in the count here. Takes a lot of pressure off a batter, starting count with 1-0. Count moves even now at 1-1 after that foul tip off to the left side. A little more pressure added on here. Still not a whole lot to worry about, as Columbia City did a great job last inning. That pitch, ball 2, outside, count 2-1 now. And now Homestead's coach comes out,
No, but she seems like she's
and the catcher on her way into the dugout. As it appeared, the Homestead catcher may have gotten injured somewhere, as the trainer Garrett Vandersall makes an appearance. And it appeared number 1, Libby Minobi, came in from the outfield into the dugout, maybe to suit up as Homestead's new catcher.
Why did you do that? The question of the day is, are we getting food after this?
Just unfortunate circumstances there. Nobody wants to be injured, especially in a game like this,
Of course you are.
where it's cold out and everything seems to hurt just a little bit more. But yes, number 1, Libby Minobi, comes out to catch for the Homestead Lady Spartans now. The umpire walking over to the away dugout, talking with the Homestead coach. Interestingly enough, number 1, Libby Minobi, is a left-handed catcher. Pretty interesting. And now, umpire checking his book here
Just Fortnite dance all the way in there.
as he now makes his way over to the home dugout to talk about the player substitution.
They just switched positions. There's no
Now number 19, Emma Hiss, steps back into the box. Count still 2-1, Columbia City leads 7-0, and now the umpire walking back over to the away dugout again.
Do I need to do Fortnite dance?
So a lot of cool arms out there, as these softball girls not getting a whole lot of chance to warm up and ready up. Now the umpire making his way to Columbia City's head coach, and just a long pause in this game. So, looking ahead in the schedule here, Thursday, Columbia City Baseball versus Huntington North at home. And Friday, softball versus Northrop. Saturday, softball has a game versus Bishop Dwenger, as well as CC has a game, I think a doubleheader. Can't remember versus who, but that's what's coming up later in the week. But now we're back to it as Emma Hiss hits that one out to center field. It's going, gone. And Emma Hiss hits a home run and rounds the bases. The team there to greet her at home plate as she steps on it. And now Columbia City leading 8-0. And number 28, Bethany Hazelby, makes her way to the plate. Awesome job by number 19, Emma Hiss. Able to hit that one out of the park, out in center field where it's deepest. That first pitch called strike, count 0-1 as that one was inside. No runners on base. Columbia City leading 8-0 and count now 0-1. That pitch low and count now 1-1. And Bethany Hazelby looking to hit here to help extend Columbia City's lead. That pitch called ball, count 2-1 now as that pitch was up and outside. And Bethany fouls that one off her bat over on the left field side and count now 2-2 as Bethany Hazelby in danger of striking out now. Got to stay aggressive with that 2-strike stance and hopefully able to turn something into the field here, maybe cause an error, get safe on first base in some way, shape, or form. And the pitch. Bethany knocks that one over to the right fielder who is able to catch it, and that gives the Homestead the first out of the inning. And now number 12, Haley Webb, up to bat now. All right, number 12, Haley Webb takes first pitch strike there, count 0-1 as that one was low in the zone. One out on the board, and Columbia City leading 8-0. Second pitch, turns it too far left, and it rolls into foul territory early, count now 0-2. A lot of pressure here with the 0-2 count. She's got to stay aggressive with the 2-strike stance here. Make sure she can roll over it and get it out into the outfield. Does that pitch ball, count 1-2 now. And that pitch hits number 12, Haley Webb, and she takes her base. And number 23, Hannah Maggard, up to bat now. So one out on the board, runner over on first as the first pitch makes its way in. Attempted pickoff by the catcher there, as I believe that first pitch was called ball, count 1-0. Pickoff failed. That pitch called strike, count 1-1. One out on the board with number 12, Haley Webb, over on first base. Swing and a miss for strike 2, count 1-2 now. And number 23, Hannah Maggard, in danger of being struck out now. Swing and a miss for strike 3, 2 outs on the board. And number 12, Haley Webb, still over on first base. And now number 3, Molly Brady, up to bat now. Molly takes first pitch strike there, count 0-1. That one was in the middle inside edge. And that pitch fouled off into the home dugout, and count now 0-2. 2 outs on the board. Molly Brady in danger of being struck out now. That pitch ball, and number 22, Brooklyn McNew, who came into courtesy run, is now safe on second.
I'm trying not to cuss. Let's go, Molly!
And the pitch knocked up into the air and outside the field of play as it bounces off the home dugout. Count 1 and 2, 2 outs on the board. Columbia City leading 8-0 as Molly Brady's still battling. And the pitch hits her.
Now batting 15, Maddie Brady.
Now batting is number 15, Maddie Brady. So now number 15, Maddie Brady, steps into the batter's box and runners over on first and second as the pitch makes its way in. Called strike on the outside edge, count 0-1. So Maddie Brady already behind in the count. She knocks that one over on the first base side. It rolls foul just before it makes its way to the plate, and count now 0-2. 2 outs on the board. Columbia City leading 8-0.
Let's play football.
And the pitch. Outside called ball. Count 1 and 2. As the catcher appeared to want to pick off over towards first base to get number 3, Molly Brady, out. Maddie knocks that one over to center field. It was going to go over the center fielder's head, but she reached up and was able to grab it. Awesome job on that catch. Just a lot of focus there as she had to turn her shoulders one way to the next and was still able to catch that ball. So now Homestead makes their way back into the dugout to come out to hit again, and Columbia City looking to go out to field and maybe hold Homestead to another scoreless inning. Number 9, Steph Quartercracks, up to bat now. As Columbia City getting ready to go here in warm-ups. The pitch, the throw down. Nice throw there. And now Columbia City disperses from the mound, and the top of the third is underway. The umpires conversing over at first base. Quickly break it up, and the home plate umpire on his way back to home plate. Dusts it off real quick, and now play is underway with number 19 Emma Hiss still pitching. And the pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1, count 0-1. So that pitch was on the outside edge, and it didn't appear that Steph Quartercracks had enough stretch there to hit that. And next pitch, called balls. That one was low, count 1-1 now. And the pitch, that one knocked into right field, pop fly, and caught by the right fielder, that is Eden Taylor, who was able to catch it. Awesome job, able to watch it all the way to the mitt and be able to catch it there.
Now batting number 7, Gabby Silver.
And number 7, Gabby Silkworth, up to bat now, as there's one out on the board. And the pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1. Count 0-1 now, 1 out on the board. Columbia City leading 8-0, and Columbia City doing a great job here, still holding Homestead off the bases. He allowed one runner on base so far. The count now 0-2 as that pitch was called strike, as it appeared low and just a little outside. And now count 0-2. Foul tip there. Count stays 0-2, and number 7, Gabby Silkworth, in danger of being struck out here by number 19, Emma Hiss. Just awesome job from this Columbia City Eagles group, especially the pitching. Able to draw a lot of outs with the pitching so far. As that pitch up and inside almost hit Gabby Silkworth in the helmet. Count 1-2 now, 2 outs on the board. As well as this Columbia City infield able to pick up the ball, scoop it up, and throw over for a lot of outs. That one knocked up into the air. Bethany Hazelby able to catch it on the foul side close to the home dugout. And now that spells 2 outs for Homestead in the top of the 3rd. And number 6, Ava Mejia, up to bat now. And the pitch. That one knocked up into the air, into the infield. The second baseman able to catch it there. That is number 23, Hannah Maggard, who was able to catch that. And that was the 3rd out of the inning, and Columbia City holds Homestead to another scoreless inning. Columbia City 2 runs away from being able to get 10 runs above Homestead, and if they are able to keep Homestead to another 2 scoreless innings, as well as Columbia City scoring 2 more runs, this game could end out early. Number 9, Steph Quartercracks, steps back up to the mound. And number 9, Monroe Hyde, will be up to bat. Catcher throws down there, number 1, Libby Minobi. Great throw there, as it was on the right side of the second base. On the right side of second base there. And now, number 9, Monroe Hyde, getting ready to step into the box as Homestead disperses to their positions. And the first pitch of the inning, called ball on the outside edge, count 1-0. That one foul tipped, count 1-1 now.
That's an ROTC.
And the pitch, knocked over towards left field side. It goes foul and count 1-2 now. Columbia City still leading 8-0. As number 9, Monroe Hyde, in danger of being struck out here. Has to take that 2-strike stance, make sure she turns something into the field here. So that pitch, ball on the outside edge, count 2-2 now. Knocked over towards first base side, lands foul, and count stays 2-2 as Monroe Hyde keeps battling here, making sure she doesn't strike out. looking to turn something into the field here. See if she can get over onto first base. And now the pitch. It's a comebacker to the pitcher. The pitcher able to duck out of the way, and Monroe Hyde safe at first base. And number 2, Casey Snyder, up to the plate. And the first pitch is strike on the outside edge there. And count 0-1 with a runner on first. That pitch, ball 1, as that one was up and outside. Count 1-1. Not an ideal situation for a batter, but better than being 0-2 right now. And now the pitch. That one a ball as well. Count 2-1. This count now favors number 2, Casey Snyder. And the fourth pitch. That one called ball. Count 3-1 now. And number 2, Casey Snyder, could possibly draw a walk here. We'll just have to see what this next pitch is, and it's on its way in. Called strike, count 3-2, full count now. A walk, strikeout, or hit is what's next here, and that one fouled over towards the left field side. Count stays full. Casey Snyder could draw a walk or could strike out here, maybe put something into the field of play and advance the runner from first to second. We'll just have to see. The pitch, inside, ball 4. Number 14, Hannah Licky, up to bat now. No outs, runners at first and second. A lot of breathing room here for Columbia City, as this is the bottom of the third. Count 1-0 as that pitch was high and outside. And the second pitch. Ball slips through the catcher's legs and both runners steal. Number 9, Monroe Hyde over at third, and number 2, Casey Snyder at second. Count 2-0 as that one's hit towards right field. Falls into the right fielder's mitt, and Monroe Hyde safe at home, and Casey Snyder safe at third. And number 19, Emma Hiss, up to bat now. Excuse me, a substitution here. Number 16, Braylon Leisure, up to bat. And coach talking with umpire about the substitution. Coach talking to number 16, Braylon Leisure, real quick before. Now he's talking to the umpire. And now everything's situated and ready to go as the coach makes his way back to third. And number 16, Braylon Leisure, up to bat now. Takes first pitch strike, count 0-1 now. 1 out on the board, Columbia City leading 9-0. Swing and a miss. Ball gets by the third baseman, and number 2, Casey Snyder, safe at home. And that now puts Columbia City at a 10-0 lead. Count 0-2, 1 out on the board. Foul tip into the away dugout. Count stays 0-2. Braylon Leisure makes her way back up to the plate. And the pitch. Foul tip again. Braylon Leisure battling now, making sure she doesn't strike out. Looking to put something into the field of play so she can advance to first. We'll just have to see here. As number 9, Steph Quartercrack, still pitching. Another foul tip. Number 16, Braylon Leisure, appearing to tire out number 9, Steph Quartercracks. I believe that was our 4th or 5th foul tip there. That being maybe number 6. Just awesome job by Braylon Leisure here, making sure not to strike out, doing everything in her power. And that's first pitch ball, count 1-2. Braylon knocks that one over to the third baseman. Third baseman not able to field it, and it rolls out to left foul territory. And Braylon's safe at first. Number 28, Bethany Hazelby, looking to bat now as she makes her way into the batter's box. With a runner over on first. First pitch. Ball 1 on the outside edge. And count now 1-0. 1 out on the board. Columbia City leading 10-0. That pitch called strike, count 1-1, as that one was on the outside edge. May have looked a little more outside than it being a strike, but count 1-1 now. Bethany knocks that one over in right center field. It lands. And Braylon Leisure safe at third. And number 28, Bethany Hazelby, safe at second after being able to advance after the off throw. And now number 12, Haley Webb, up to bat. Homestead meeting out at the mound, maybe to hype up their pitcher so they can get out of this inning. Speak some positive some positive and upbringing words as number 12, Haley Webb, steps up to bat. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike, count 0-1 now. Second pitch, knocked out in the right center field again. And That scores 1 run. Second run on her way in, and safe at home.
Now batting 23.
Awesome job by number 12, Haley Webb, able to hit that one in. So Columbia City's lead extends to 12-0 with number 23, Hannah Maggart, up to bat. She fouls that one off into the right backstop and count now 0-1. 1 out on the board with number 22, Brooklyn McNew, and courtesy running for number 12, Haley Webb over at third base. The pitch and the hit up towards first base, right field side, lands foul outside of the field of play, and count now 0-2. Columbia City scored 4 runs in this inning so far. Count 0-2 now, as Hannah Maggart in danger of being struck out here. That pitch called ball on the outside edge, count 1-2 now. And the pitch, swing and a miss for strike 3, 2 outs on the board. And now number 3, Molly Brady, up to bat now. That pitch outside for ball 1.
No, she had to have seen it because I looked right at her. I told my brother.
Count 1-0, 2 outs on the board. Columbia City leading 12-0. That pitch is ball 2 in, or high in the zone there. Count 2-0.
She definitely thought funny about my dad, didn't it? That's the thing.
That pitch called strike on the outside edge. Count 2-1 now. And the pitch outside, count 3-1 now, as Molly Brady could draw a walk here in this next pitch. Ball 4, and Molly Brady takes her place over at first base. Number 15, Maddie Brady, stepping up to the plate. 2 outs on the board, not a whole lot of room for Columbia City to work with here. That pitch 1-0 on the outside edge. Columbia City still leading 12-0. That pitch called strike on the outside edge, count 1-1. Runners on first and third, Molly Brady on first, Brooklyn McNew on third. As that pitch is knocked over to the shortstop. Shortstop throws it over to first for the 3rd out of the inning. So, as we make our way to the top of the 4th, Columbia City leading 12-0. Awesome job for Columbia City, able to get the bats rolling and score 4 runs in that inning. And now Columbia City looking to hold Homestead to their 4th scoreless inning so far. Yeah, this Columbia City team doing a great job this year, as number 28, Bethany Hazelby, up to pitch now. confusion out around the field for Columbia City. So they're appearing to make substitutions here. I can't really tell what's going on. Bethany Hazelby makes her way back out to the mound.
Did you sub everybody out? I don't know how to do it. So just put. Who's in for me? Who's in for Hannah though? Because it could be. It doesn't. Wait. Hey. Come on. Don't do anything. Well, you don't
All right, and now Columbia City preparing to collect themselves now as Bethany Hazelby starting to do her warm-up pitching. And the throwdown here by the catcher signals the start of the top of the fourth.
Now batting number 3, Peyton Rainier.
Now coming up to bat is number 3, Peyton Rainier. As Columbia City disperses out to their positions. And now Columbia City looking to hold Homestead to another scoreless inning. Now, first pitch on its way, swing and a miss for strike one. Count 0-1 as Bethany Hazelby's second pitch comes in. Strike two, count 0-2 now. That pitch was outside. Appeared to be further than the end of Peyton's bat there. Now with count 0-2, Bethany Hazelby could start off with a 3-strike out here. But that is ball one, count 1-2 now. That one tipped over the backstop and out behind the booth. Count stays 1-2. As Peyton Rainier hoping to not strike out here. Maybe give Homestead some hope to climb back into this game. That pitch high. Count 2-2 now. And that pitch, strike three. Number 1, Libby Minobi up to bat now. So 1 out on the board. Libby Minobi up to bat now. And first pitch knocked out into left field, caught. And now that is the second out of the inning.
Now batting number 16, Addie Mae Fleming.
Number 16, Addie Mae Fleming up to bat now. First pitch outside, called ball 1, count 1-0. That pitch called strike, low middle of the zone, count 1-1, 2 outs on the board. Columbia City leading 12-0. That pitch called strike, count 1-2 now, as that one was in the inside edge of the zone. And Addie Mae Fleming possibly could be struck out here. She hits out into center field, and the center fielder able to camp under it and catch it for the 3rd out of the inning. And that is Homestead's 4th scoreless inning. And now Columbia City looking to go back up to bat and possibly even extend their lead here, give them a few cushion runs. And Homestead looking to stop Columbia City from scoring any more runs. As we should lead off with number 9, Monroe Hyde. And number 16, excuse me, number 15, Samantha Bedwell, pitching for the Lady Spartans.
I don't know yet.
Number 15, Samantha Bedwell, appears to have good velocity and location. Could spell trouble for Columbia City, extending their lead here. We'll just have to see as the catcher throws down.
Now batting number 9, Monroe Hyde.
And number 9, Monroe Hyde, on her way to the plate. Homestead disperses from their mound and goes to their positions. And number 9, Monroe Hyde, steps up to the plate. First pitch, ball. So that one appeared to be low, count 1-0 now. That pitch also low, count 2-0. And number 9, Monroe Hyde, some of the pressure taken off after those first 2 balls. Swing and a miss strike. It looked like she second guessed it halfway through her swing, but now count 2-1. And the 4th pitch, strike 2, count 2-2, as that one was on the outside edge. And that pitch in the dirt, full count. And now a strikeout Walker hit, possibly coming up here. That one hit right back to the pitcher, and the pitcher throws it over to first for the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 22, Brooklyn McNew.
Number 22, Brooklyn McNew, steps up to the plate.
Now batting
Already said her name a couple times today, but she was out courtesy running. This is her first plate appearance of the game today. First pitch. Strike. Count 0-1 now as that one was located towards the middle of the strike zone there. Count now 0-1, 1 out on the board. Columbia City still leading 12-0. That one fouled off towards the home dugout. So that one was an inside pitch and a late swing. Count 0-2. Still 1 out on the board. Brooklyn McNew looking to turn this one out to the field as she does not look to strike out here. That one in the third, count 1 and 2. McNew looking to take that second strike stance, maybe choke up on the bat, making sure that this one makes its way out to the field, and it does over to the second baseman. Second baseman scoops it up and throws it over to the first baseman for the second out of the inning. And number 17, Lacey Friend, makes her way out to the plate for her first plate appearance.
That's not her. I heard it.
First pitch called ball, count 1-0. So that one appeared to be low in the strike zone. Second pitch called ball as it was low and inside, count 2-0 now. Third pitch called strike. So he was on the inside corner, inside lower corner. And count now 2-1 with 2 outs on the board. Columbia City still leading 12-0. That pitch knocked over the back of the backstop and out behind the booth, and count now 2-2 as Lacey Friend in danger of maybe striking out here. Looking to take a 2-strike stance, choke up on the bat and swing through, see if she can get on base here. That pitch is ball 3, full count now as that one was inside and low. Still no runners on base so far. As Lacey Friend tries to look to be the first here. She knocks that one foul into the fence. Count stays 3-2. A lot of chanting coming from the Columbia City dugout, as it is well deserved, as they've kept this game going on for so long now, scoring as many runs as they have and doing a great job of holding Homestead to no runs. Drop third strike and called out at first base. And that is Columbia City's first scoreless inning there. And now Columbia City with the possibility of holding Homestead to their 5th and final scoreless inning here. If Homestead scores 3 runs, this game keeps going, but anything less than 3 and this game stops after this inning. Number 28, Bethany Hazelby, makes her way back out to the mound to continue pitching for Columbia City.
Now batting number 13, Layla Hinsenkamp.
Number 13, Layla Hinsenkamp, makes her way up to the plate. This is her first plate appearance of the game. And the first pitch, inside, ball one, count 1-0. Second pitch, knocked up into the air, out towards center field. Center fielder camps under it and catches it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 2, Claire Landigan.
Number 2, Claire Landrigan, makes her way up to the plate now. And first pitch, called ball on the outside edge, count 1-0. One out on the board. No runners on base. Second pitch, called ball again on the outside edge, count 2-0. Some of the pressure taken off Claire Landrigan from the last 2 pitches being called ball. She knocks that one up towards the booth. And count 2-1 after that foul ball that bounced in the bleachers next to the booth. And that pitch, a foul tip down the third baseline, and count now 2-2. One out on the board. Columbia City still leading 12-0. And now number 2, Claire Landrigan, in danger of being struck out here. And the pitch, knocked into center field up the middle gap. And Claire Landrigan able to hit her second hit of the game. Number 10, Kira Vorpal, up to bat now. And the pitch, knocked into right field over the second baseman. Ball thrown in, and the runner safe at first and second, as that is Kira's first hit. And now number 9, Steph Quartercracks, up to bat now. And now the Homestead coach making his way to the plate to talk to the umpire. And that was a quick talk as the umpire realized the information over to the home dugout. And now number 9, Steph Quartercracks, up to bat now. First pitch, check swing there. Count 1-0 after that one was called ball. Just a bit over the strike zone. So count 1-0, one out on the board. Runners on first and second. Columbia City leading 12-0. Second pitch, called strike. Count 1-1 now. And the third pitch, knocked foul. Skips right off the top of the booth. Looks like it was heading for one of the windows here. That happened last year. Softball batter foul tipped it right into one of the windows and it broke it. Count 1-2, one out on the board. That pitch called a ball, count 2-2. Oh, that one made my heart skip a beat. And that pitch called ball, full count, as that one got past number 12, Haley Webb. Now runners on second and third, and Steph Quartercracks could either draw a walk, strike out, or put a hit into play here, or even foul one off. And the pitch, foul tip. Count stays 3-2. That one was fouled into the backstop. As long as these next 2 runs score and no other runs score, Columbia City still 2 outs from winning the game. That one fouled into the bleachers. Count still stays 3-2. And Blue running out of softballs. Athletic Director Kelly Leach comes in clutch, able to toss one in. So count still full here. Bethany Hayes will be pitching for Columbia City. The batter, number 9, Steph Quartercracks. And the pitch, that one knocked into left field. The left fielder charging in for it. The shortstop able to catch it. Thrown into the third baseman. 1 run scores for Homestead, and the runner on second stays on second.
Now batting number 7, Gabby Silver.
Now batting is number 7, Gabby Silkworth. Two outs on the board, 1 run scored for Homestead. Columbia City 1 out away from ending this game out early. First pitch, strike 1. Count 0-1 for the batter. Count 1-1 now, as that pitch was high above the strike zone. Still 2 outs on the board. Columbia City leading 12-1. Runners on second base. That pitch inside. Called ball, count 2-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2, count 2-2. Number 7, Gabby Silkworth, in danger of getting struck out here, and if she does, that will end out the game. Foul tip. Oh! The foul tip comes over and lands on the windowsill of the booth. Another close call. Count still stays 2-2. And the fear level's rising. And that one fouled outside of the field of play. Lou ran out of softballs again. So, count still 2-2, 2 outs on the board. Softball back in play now. One more strike, one more out ends out the game. And the pitch, outside, full count. Count 3-2, 2 outs on the board. Columbia City leading 12-1. If Homestead scores 2 runs, this game will continue on. If Columbia City gets 1 out before that happens, the game's over. That one knocked in foul and out of the field of play. Count stays full. Bethany Hazelby trying her hardest to get this last out, and number 7, Gabby Silkworth, trying her hardest to keep this game going. And the pitch. Foul tip into the backstop.
In that case, I would have been out.
Count still full. And the pitch. Called ball 4, and Gabby Silkworth takes her base. And now number 6, Ava Meha, up to bat now.
Now batting number 6, Eva Lane.
This is the first Homestead batter with their 3rd plate appearance. And the pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1, count 0-1 now. Looking good so far for Columbia City here. As that one's knocked up into the infield, into center infield, caught. 3rd out of the game, and Columbia City wins 12-1. Just awesome job by Columbia City there, able to pull out the win. Held Homestead to 4 scoreless innings. As that last hit there ended up flying just behind the mound, and the shortstop able to charge in and catch it, and that ended out the game. So Columbia City, awesome job hitting today, with Casey Snyder, Hannah Licky both having singles, same with Bethany Hazelby, who also had a double too, and Monroe Hyde hitting a double, and number 19, Emma Hiss, hitting a home run today out in center field. Every little bit of that goes to Columbia City, able to boost their lead so far ahead and just able to keep the momentum rolling. Now Columbia City softball moves to a 7-win streak after today's game. So Columbia City, just an awesome job pitching, fielding, batting, all around, just great softball today. As the 2 pitchers, number 19, Emma Hiss, and number 28, Bethany Hazelby, the 2 pitchers for Columbia City tonight, did an awesome job making sure that they pitched well enough that when the ball was put in play, players were able to scoop it up and throw it in. Columbia City only allowed 3 hits today, 2 from Claire Landrigan, 1 from Kira Vorpal. Kira's hit and Claire's 2nd hit both came in the final inning there. And, you know, just awesome job by Columbia City, able to scoop up the rest and throw them in over to the first baseman or catch them out in the field. They just played an amazing game today. So, as we wrap it up here, shout out to the staff, Jonathan Peters, Lexi Harker, Brianna Beard, Zeke Urudia, Levi Pratt, Braden Crasher, Jaden Jones, Vincent Parke, and Jacob Rose. So, yeah, they did an amazing job today, just keeping us live, updating as the game went on. They just did an awesome job. Thank you to the wonderful staff that helped us today. So, I'm Zaid McKenzie, signing off now, telling you the final score, 12-11 in favor of the Columbia City Eagles. 12-1 in favor of the Columbia City Eagles. Good night, everyone.